Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing here on this channel. This is KPG-GOONER here. Now just before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a massive thank you to all you subscribers that have supported the channel over the last 24 months. I cannot believe that we've managed to get to this point after that time. When I first started YouTube, I didn't think I'd get as big as I have, and it's only been because of you guys. All the feedback, the support, the tips. You've told me what you like to see, what you don't like to see, and I've enjoyed it. Over the last 2 years, it's got more positive as we've gone along. So now I'm going to start putting more into YouTube. I'm going to spend some money, improve my setup so I can improve my content, the quality. I'm going to do some vlogs. I'm in the process of getting a GoPro. I might even do some on board when I'm on my motorbike so you can see that. I just want to keep pushing it. Let me know in the comments below, what do you want to see more of? Plus there's plenty of new series coming up like Ride 2, Gran Turismo Sport, Assetto Corsa, loads more of what we're doing on the channel as we stand. I hope you stay subscribed, but we're going to get straight into today's episode, so here we go guys. Right, so here we go with today's race around Great Britain. Now, if you haven't seen any of my series on this channel, in this custom series, we're using official rider Maximilian Nagl. We're doing no qualifying, starting every race in 20 seconds, no adjustment to the bike. It's on realistic and pro physics, and that's the challenge, guys. It's not easy to start in that position and win a race over 5 laps, but we want to make it as difficult as we can, and at the moment we are leading the championship, so we've done all right. But let's see if we can get another result in today's episode. We had an awesome comeback in the last episode in Spain, so let's see if we can do that again. But this time I don't want to come off. If we can do 5 laps without coming off, oh damn, someone's already come off. See, we don't want to be doing any of that, and sometimes that is always a possibility because we don't do any qualifying, so we haven't got the circuit in our memory. We haven't had any practice. We haven't set up the bike specifically for this circuit, and sometimes it does go against us because we don't adjust the gearing. Sometimes you would select a different gearing for a different circuit, but this hasn't been too bad so far. But we've managed to get up to P6. So it's been an awesome start so far, so let's see if we can catch up. But yeah, this series on the channel MXGP2 has been absolutely awesome. We're going to be doing loads more on this, and there's loads to come from these sort of games on the channel. I mean, motorbike games are a big hit on the channel, and I am a big motorbike fan as I do own a motorbike, so we're definitely going to be doing a lot of that. But we are going to be doing some car stuff as well, because this is a racing channel, so any sort of racing. I'm still unsure whether I'm going to do Formula 1 this year round, because I don't want to overload myself with massive series, because when I start a series I like to see them through if I can. So I'm trying to just to keep to the ones that I know that want to be seen by the new subscribers, and it's mainly a lot of the motorbike stuff, so we are going to be focusing on that the most. And that was not a bad jump through there. Can we get next to D Sally? That just sort of just put us out slightly there. We almost come off, but we managed to correct it, and we're up to P4 going into the second lap, so it's not too bad. We've had a really good start of this race, and that's what we wanted. Let's see if we can get past Bobrashev in this corner. Let's see if we can get up the inside here. Just take a risk. Oh god, almost had contact there, but we've got plenty of time. I mean, at least now we're doing 5 laps. It gives us plenty of time to catch up, even if we do make the odd mistake. Let's see if we can get a good line through here. That's not bad. Get nice and tight. Oh god, I almost caught my back wheel. That was my own fault, turning in a little bit too tight. Let's see if we can get catch up. Who's in front? Oh, it's Roman Febvre. Not a surprise there. I think he did well on this circuit the last time I had a race around here. Let's see if we can catch him up and try and take this victory away from him. We seem to be doing that a lot in this series. We managed just to win it on the last race. I mean, on the last couple of quarters. We seem to do that a lot on a lot of the races we do on this channel, especially on the Valentino Rossi the game. I think the amount of wins that I've had on the last lap is absolutely been crazy this year on this series. I mean, I didn't have so much of that in MotoGP 15. I think we were either we didn't get in the top 3, or we would just out and out win it. We didn't have a lot of really close races, which I think it's more entertaining doing it that when it happens that way. But I can't predict the race. I've just got to run it and just hope for the best. But we're not doing too bad. We're managing to stick with them. I'm not finding this is the fastest bike out of the lot. I found the Kawasaki in the last series was a lot quicker than this one, but it handles okay. I mean, Maximilian Nagl is a very good rider. He's always up there or thereabouts. So it was a good person to choose for this championship, but it was selected by you lot in the votes. I like to do a lot of the voting in the series to give you lot a part in the series on the channel, and we will carry on doing that as it's very positive. Let's see if we can get past DeSalle in this lap. We're getting really close to him here. Can we get past him in this? Just waiting to see if they make a mistake that has happened on these circuits where they try and push themselves slightly more and have accidents. But we're on the 3rd lap and we're still within a chance. We've managed to pull away. Oh, that was a good pass there, and we're right up to 2nd. But we've managed to pull away, so it's just a 3 that have pulled away from the main group, which is awesome. That gives us a chance to just concentrate on the race without loads of bikes crashing into you around the corners. Right, let's see if we can get close to February going into the 4th lap and see if we can just push ourselves a little bit more. We need to speed up. Oh God, almost hit his back wheel there, but this is a difficult turn here. You've got to be really careful around there, don't overdo it. Now this section, this is where you can see that the bike isn't set up very well because the suspension doesn't react and the preload, you can see it just flies around everywhere. It's a bit unbalanced, but you just got to take it really gentle through that section. I'm not going to try and overdo it. I'm just going to try and keep it steady if I can. Let's see if we can get past February before we get to the end of this lap. But it doesn't, see, I would have adjusted the preload on this. It is understeering slightly, but you know, it's not too bad that you can't run with it. You have to compensate for it and just not try to go too fast into the corners because you can't turn it in really quick. Oh God, we're gonna, oh no, that's the worst. I've made contact with February. Oh damn, going into the 4th lap, I have an accident. I was bound to have one, and there you go. But luckily we didn't lose too much, and we still got a bit of a lead over Filippo behind us. Let's see if we can carry that on and to see if we can at least finish 3rd, if anything. But we've still got over a lap and a bit to go, so hopefully we can catch back. We're at least 2nd place. But that happened in that last championship in Spain where I had an accident right towards the end of the 4th lap or something, and I had to fight back from about 6th or 7th place, and I managed to do it. Let's see if we can do it again. We can just have a strong ending to this race, and we've got to try and stay on the bike, not make any more mistakes. I don't think if we make another mistake we're going to be able to recover, but we've managed to catch up. We've just closed that gap down, which is awesome. Let's have a strong end of this 4th lap and see if we can go into that 5th lap and really go for it. Right, we should be able to get into 2nd here. Oh God, slight contact there. Just trying to fight into 2nd. Be careful. Oh, I've just managed to get a good drive out of that corner, and we're right behind February. We've managed to recover, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're back into the fight. Can we get past February? Can we get past him before we go into the last lap? Oh, that would be awesome. Let's see if we can just try and get past him in this corner. Let's try and get a nice turn in there. God, it went in there a little bit too quick. See what I mean? It doesn't turn in very well, and that's where we're going to struggle around these slow corners. But we are in touching distance of getting that 1st position. We've just got to try and just choose our time to pass him without crashing into him this time. Let's see if we can get past him here. Oh God, that was close. Just got to be careful at the low angles because you find that you go off a lot more than the AI do in these races when you go head to head and you make contact. We're not as strong on the bike on the Pro Physics. It doesn't take much to knock you off, so we always got to be aware of that. And let's see if we can get past February. We're into the last lap now. It's all down to the finish. Can we do it? Oh God, we're going really close into there. We're really going head to head with February here. Let's see if we can just get past him in this section. Didn't land too well, so his bike just carries that little bit extra speed, and he just kicked out there. Can we get past him here? No, he's closing me down. He's really being good into the corners. He's really going in tight and avoiding me getting up the inside, and again he does that really well. But we've gone past him in that corner. That's awesome, and we're back into the we're in the lead for the first time, shall I say. But we've got to try and hold it. We're just going to be aware that he's still going to have a section where he's going to try and get past, so we're going to take those corners a little bit wider so we don't get knocked off. So he's only half a second behind. Let's see if we can finish strong here and get another victory in this championship. We've done so well in this championship. I cannot believe this, that we have had the odd... Oh God, I've got off circuit. Oh dear, be careful. Oh God, control it, don't lose it. Oh, that was lucky. I thought I was going to lose it there. As I was saying, we've had so much luck in this championship so far. Even when we have crashed off, we've managed to react and get back into the fights, and that's what you've got to do. I mean, as long as you don't do it really late on in the last lap, it still gives you that opportunity to fight back, and that's what we've done, and it's worked well for us. But can we finish this one and get a win around this circuit in Great Britain? Now this circuit, I'm actually going to book tickets to go here and watch the GP race the next time it's here, because this circuit is I don't think it's that far from me, and I would love to see this live. It looks absolutely awesome. And there you go, guys, we get another victory in this custom championship, and we should be really flying now. I'm not sure what circuit's coming up next, but look, we actually finished 2 seconds in the lead there. That was a really strong last lap there after that mistake, but that's absolutely brilliant. Please keep up the support, guys. Keep leaving the comments and your feedback. It's been absolutely brilliant, like I said at the start of the video, and I will see you soon for the next part very soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.